right, the SCC Volleyball playoffs are brought to you by Swansea Cable Access, live from the Birdcage, the Monahan Gymnasium on the campus of Joseph Case High School. It's the 2-7 matchup as the Case High Cardinals host the Fairhaven Blue Devils. Hello once again, everybody. Alongside Keegan Hamlet, Brady Kudo with you. Keegan, two great teams. Fairhaven, a really, really good 7 seed. Although they are coming in at 5 and 6, but Case is the powerhouse in the SCC that they continue to be. Let's jump ahead. The last time these two teams met, Alyssa Storm led the way with 32 assists. The All-State setter getting it done once again. Fairhaven has their own star player in their own right. Sarah D'Souza, 15 kills in their last matchup. How do you see the offenses contributing tonight?
Well, for Fairhaven, one thing I want to see is how they're going to do it, because they just played a game 3 days ago. And Case's last game, I believe, was last Friday. So Fairhaven, if they want to come out right away, they're going to have that sense of urgency. But I think Case is going to have more of that since they've had 4 days more rest.
Fairhaven playing in the play-in game on Tuesday. They beat Fairhaven 3-0 as we are underway. Olivia Silva to get that over. A great save attempt made by Megan Oliver, but all for naught as Case will take the first point of this first set.
She almost had that too, but it just went a little too far for the right for another player to get it.
That was a great attempt. As Alyssa Storm, the All-State setter, playing in her senior year, going to be attending Case Western Reserve University out in Ohio in the fall. Sarah D'Souza with a good hit attempt. Hannah Pelletier now. See, it's a lot more slower pace than basketball.
That's the game of volleyball.
Or faster pace, I should say. Basketball is surprisingly at a more slower pace as Riley Fitzgerald mishandled that. And Fairhaven takes their first point of the set.
Both points now that was earned right in the back of the court.
The back of the court on errors.
Yes.
I think that's what they got to limit. Both teams got to limit the errors tonight, I think. Fitzgerald mishandled that. And it'll be an ace for the Blue Devils.
Now, that's one thing I like about volleyball. When they serve the ball and it hits the top of the net, and you have to react last second to get it.
It was Kendall Chase on the kill, on the ace, excuse me. And that one was hit out of bounds. It's Case's point. Hannah Pelletier to get this over now. That shot no good from Lily Thomas. When I say no good, I mean did not go over the net. And we've got a foul on Fairhaven. Therefore, it's Case's point. Give you the starting lineups for these squads. For the Blue Devils, Megan Oliver starts at the libero position. Kendall Chase at outside hitter. Riley Botello at setter as Fairhaven picks up the point there. Asta Patel at the opposite hitter position. Lily Thomas as a middle hitter. Sarah D'Souza, our player to watch for this game, Keegan.
No surprise there that she's in that starting lineup.
Absolutely. Is the outside hitter. Emma Paiva playing as a middle hitter. Is Fairhaven taking an early lead. Jamie Moniz, Hannah Storm, Olivia Silva, that powerful front three. Talking it over as Logan Brown made her way into the game. She's on that serve. Hannah Pelletier sending it for Alyssa Storm to her sister Hannah. Good play by Oliver. As the storms are brewing early. Hannah with an early kill.
Looked like just a missed play there from Fairhaven. She had it right there.
She did. But that is going to be a combo. The Storm sisters, Hannah and Alyssa, going to be very, very tough to stop as Brown will get this over again. Nothing called on that, but it does not matter. Emma Paiva misplayed that for the Blue Devils.
Cardinals realized nobody was in the back on the right side. So
yep.
what do? Just spike it over there as fast as you can.
Point out the weak spots in the defense for sure. Sorry, that was not Logan Brown, that was Michaela Nadu. My apologies. Brown wearing number 4, Michaela wearing number 8. Michaela, an outside hitter. Brown, a defensive specialist. As Esther Patel will get this over. Riley Fitzgerald, Alyssa Storm, Olivia Silva. And it's going to be Fairhaven's point. We are even at 6. As you know, volleyball, first to 25 wins the set. However, you have to win by 2.
Seems like straight rules, like in basketball, it's like, oh, you got to win by 2.
Yeah. That's a great kill from Hannah, her second today. A young stud for this Cardinal team, Keegan.
And I bet she learns it from her sister Alyssa, who's
absolutely.
a senior and's been killing it. Especially that Fairhaven game on March 26th. She had 32 assists,
32 assists.
and 17 digs. And I bet they practice at home, too.
A lack of communication from Emma Paiva and Riley Batella will give Case a 2-point lead. Again, Case taking the previous matchup 3-1 as Olivia Silva will get this over. And a lack of communication on this side. Taylor 2 City so far.
It's just a little chip right there.
Yep. Blue Devils now down by 1. Sarah D'Souza, who has, get this number, 103 kills this season.
That's ridiculous.
That's just incredible. Now, to put that into perspective, the leading kill getter, I guess you could say, for the Cardinals is Hannah Pelletier, with 58.
It's 45 more than the Cardinals,
incredible.
who are a second seed.
They're the 2 seed. Hannah is senior. She's played all but 1 set for the Cardinals so far this year. So the Blue Devils now take the lead.
Tied right back
The
up.
Cardinals tie it. Look at that. This will be Hannah Storm now. Good first shot by the freshman. Is Hannah Pelletier with another kill. Her 60th on the year. She had a kill earlier in the game. Case now leads 10-9. I believe that's her second kill tonight. Keegan Hamlet.
That's my second that I have on her.
Keegan Hamlet doing our unofficial stat keeping. Amber Aruda, a name familiar to you Cardinal fans, is an assistant coach and also a statistician for Brendan Kelly, the head coach, I should say. Done a fine job over here. His second season is Case known to be one of the better volleyball programs in the state. Their last state title coming in 2016. They had a shot last year. They lost in the South Sectional Finals.
They've been dominant at home all year, too.
Yeah.
We were talking about this pregame. Fairhaven is the only team that first game
That won a set.
that won a set
Which-
at Case.
Just put that into perspective. I know there aren't a lot of fans at the Monahan Gymnasium this year. This Fairhaven, they're hanging with Case right now, Keegan.
They're doing great, especially like seeds don't always mean
They
everything.
don't. We saw that in the Oral Roberts.
Yep.
15 seed out of the Summit League. But go ahead, you were saying.
No, I was saying, it's like seeds don't mean everything because it could be a team, they play tougher opponents, so their record would go down.
Correct.
Like, they both shown, like, all around, even though Fairhaven was, what, 5 and 6?
5 and 6 on the year.
They've played some tough schools,
Right.
and some closer to the top.
Old Rochester, who finished the year undefeated, they drew the 1 seed. They have a game today. There's Alyssa Storm with a great serve and an ace for her. Her first on the day. At least her first. She's incredible, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. But Fairhaven, what I'm seeing right now, though, it just looks like they're not getting the right touches on the It looks like they're calling a timeout right now, it looks like. They're not getting the right touches on the ball.
They're not.
And they're going to need to if they want to advance to the next round.
I agree with you there.
And that's probably why the coach called timeout.
Yeah, Tara Costa at the helm of Blue Devil Volleyball was the assistant coach for 10 years. Replaced Karen Arsenault, who 18 seasons at the helm of Blue Devil Volleyball, led Fairhaven to 15 straight postseason appearances. That streak was snapped in 2017, won 297 matches as a coach.
This is big shoes to fill.
That's absolutely. Tara Costa, also the varsity girls tennis coach. She's a Spanish teacher at Fairhaven High School. So, Senorita Costa is what she's known as in the classroom. Coach Costa on the court. His case sporting a 14-11 lead. Now, I'm just noticing this, Keegan. The Alyssa Storm with another great serve. The killing and the aces have been just pinpoint accurate.
That's what you need.
Absolutely.
Especially in the tournament.
That went a little too hard there. As Alyssa Storm with her first serving error of the day.
That's not what you need.
You'll see very little of that as a sub coming in. Number 14, Catherine Isaacson, a middle hitter, the junior for the Blue Devils. She will serve this up. As the players say, the ball's up. Olivia Silva could not get there in time. The Blue Devils cut it to 2.
I think it was Patel that got it.
I think you're right. Yeah, you are right. I don't know. I tell you, King, this Fairhaven team, they're scrappy. I think that's the best word to describe them is scrappy. They don't go away. They're like that rat in the basement.
They are.
There's a great block there by Patel and Lily Thomas. And Fairhaven has tied this game. Again, the first set, the last time these two teams played, Case they won 25-23. That's the minimum you can win by.
Now that's very close in volleyball.
Yeah.
What it is, it's basically like this was pretty much one of the hardest teams you had to face at home.
Right.
For the Cardinals. But they played it close, and even though it was 3-1, because people are thinking, oh, it didn't go to 5 sets. But look at how close those sets were.
Right. The first and the fourth sets in that previous matchup, Case won them 25-23 as a penalty on Case, 16-all. As a correction to also what I said earlier, we are not live tonight. Friday, April 30th. Tomorrow is May 1st. April 30th already. 2021 has flown by.
third of the year through. It's
A
crazy.
third of the year through. It's a great way to put it. Alyssa Storm. Emma Paiva. Ooh, great
Good
save
save,
by Alyssa Storm. It's Hannah Pelletier. I did it again. Stumbled on her name. Emma Paiva getting this over. A great rally by the Cardinals and the Blue Devils as Hannah Storm. Did she put an end to it? No, she hit it out of bounds. It is now a 2-point Blue Devil lead.
Big turnaround right after that timeout was called.
Yeah. I don't know what was said in that timeout, but
It was effective.
it worked. Riley Fitzgerald misplayed that. Another familiar name to the Cardinal fans as Brendan Kelly will take his first timeout. 19-16. Of course, first to 25 wins. Now we were in line to bring you quite a few volleyball matches this season. But with COVID within the Case High School and within Swansea Cable Access, we were not able to bring you that. But luckily, everyone is healthy. We're doing well. And we're just so fortunate to bring you another sport. We've done
Yes.
soccer, we've done basketball, we've done football. In Case on the road against, guess who, Fairhaven today. Yes. I'm going to restart now. 19-16. In the quarterfinals of this SCC Volleyball Tournament. And another misplayed ball by the Cardinals.
Yeah, you're only allowed 3 touches on one side.
Yeah. Pelletier misplayed that. But this is not the Cardinal team we're used to seeing, as Brendan Kelly will call his second and final time out of the set.
No, this is, I don't really know how to put it, because it's like, you've had the extra rest. Fairhaven hasn't. And just from a Cardinals perspective, in my opinion, they have more talent, I could say.
They have the advantage going in.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
And home court, too.
Right. Now, Fairhaven did sweep the Wareham Vikings in the play-in game. It was 25-6, 25-17, 25-10. Wow. Fairhaven, not the strongest of squads. I believe they were winless on the year. Just not the team we're used to seeing. Is Case down by 5 now. They've come back before. As Storm, oh, see, they've done their homework, these Fairhaven Blue Devils. Because that's about the 3rd or 4th time now. Hannah Storm has gone for the kill, and Emma Paiva and Asta Patel have just met her. Now a 6-point Blue Devil lead. And a set up Storm again. Oh, she did not get blocked this time.
She almost did, though.
Very close. And it's another kill for the Blue Devils. Now a 7-point Blue Devil lead. 2 more. And the Blue Devils take the first set. As we said, 5 and 6, but not your typical 7 seed.
No, they're really not. Records, again, just like seeding, it's just a number.
For the most part.
Yes.
And there you go. Maybe some momentum. Hannah Storm with her 4th kill, I believe, of the game.
I have 3, but
3?
it's close enough.
Her 3rd kill is Michaela Nadu will check into the game. Sydney Alves, the senior, will sit. Nadu to get this over. So Emma Paiva with a kill. 24-17 now. Al's going to check back in. Nadu will sit. It's just been Fairhaven, the up defense has been great. They've recorded multiple blocks in this game, particularly against Hannah Storm.
And it was definitely an improvement from what we saw in, say, the first 10 or 15 rounds in this first set.
The point, yes. There you go. Mona's with the kill there. Well, maybe they'll start to creep back in. Dia Patel will check in. Now, Dia and Asta Patel, twins, junior twins on this Blue Devils squad. Olivia Silva to get this over. A great defense by Emma Paiva. Storm beat the defenders. Fairhaven touched the net. And they're creeping back, Keegan Hamlet. They're creeping back.
You got to get a couple more in a row. They're getting there. They haven't done it yet, though. But you can tell that they know they have to do it, or else it could be bad in set 2.
Silva, Storm, Moniz, no. Megan Oliver, Olivia Silva. Couldn't play it right off the rafters, did Alyssa Storm. And that will take us to the end of the first set. Now, are we staying here? I believe we're going to stay here. We are. Director Adam Kitchen giving me our word. Brady Kudo, Keegan Hamlet with you on this Friday night. Hope you're enjoying your Friday or Monday or Tuesday or whenever you decide to tune in to us on Swansea Cable Access. The defense. If there was one word to describe that first set, it was defense.
It really was. And I'm not sure if you want to say something like, because you could have said the defense was strong and the defense was weak at different points. But at the end, that Blue Devils defense was as strong as any defense could ever be.
They did their homework on those middle hitters, I said earlier, with Storm, Hannah Storm, that is. And I'll even go in to say Hannah Pelletier. She was limited in that first set, only with 3 kills. That's not like Hannah Pelletier. I mean, I'm not saying, she's going to go get, 97 kills every set, but she averages about 11 a game, I believe. I'm going to check here.
You know what you could think they'd be doing?
What do you think?
Cases playing the game, it's like they're going to have Fairhaven so confident right now.
Right.
And then they're going to start creeping back. I'm not saying that's entirely true.
Right. It's possible. I mean, Hannah Pelletier has averaged 2 kills a set. But against a weaker Fairhaven side, you'd expect her to... She hasn't been playing bad. I'm not going to say that. Just all in all, it's not the Case squad I believe we were expecting.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just below average.
Right.
Because if it was bad, then Fairhaven would have won like the set 25-10.
Right. Alves, Silva, Pelletier, Storm, Moniz, and Fitzgerald will start for the Cardinals to begin the second set. Now let's switch to the Fairhaven side of things. If there's anything that they need to improve upon, what would you say it was?
The backside communication, they had probably up to or more than 5 errors that led to 5 cardinal points in that first set. And they got to get better hits on the ball. Because it's like they try to do a side hit, and
Right.
then you have no control over that.
There you go. Case leads 1-0 on the floor for the Blue Devils. I believe is their original starters as it was for Case. Megan Oliver, Kendall Chase, Riley Botello, Asta Patel, Lily Thomas, Sarah D'Souza, and Emma Paiva. I do see all of them out there. As Fairhaven takes that point, 1-1. The ball is up. Storm Silva with a nice hit. Right to Kendall Chase. Patel. Silva. Alves. Oliver.
Good save.
Great save, but not enough. Cardinals take the point there, 2-1. Brendan Kelly, as we see him there on your screen, only his second season at the helm of Case Volleyball. And it's just, wherever he goes, Keegan, he wins. He was at Durfee. He was actually, let's start over. He was the coach, the volleyball coach at Somerset Berkeley. He has made the South Sectional Finals. He's been a state champion at Durfee. He knows how to win. He coaches boys volleyball at Durfee. He knows how to win, and that's really what makes him so good for this Case program, who has been accustomed to winning.
Exactly. And it's awesome that you have a coach who's been at multiple schools, so he could potentially know other schools' backgrounds.
Right.
And their formations and how they play.
Absolutely. Hannah Storm with the kill there. 47 kills on the season for Storm, but 33 errors on 171 attempts.
Can't have that.
That's not terrible for a freshman.
For freshmen,
That's
it's not bad.
That's not bad at all. 72 digs this season, as the Cardinals now lead 4-3. Michaela Nadeau to get this over. Emma Paiva. Sarah D'Souza, who's been quiet so far. Storm got blocked again, but Case gets it back. Alyssa tried to save it, but she couldn't. And we're even at 4.
Looks like she stumbled a little bit trying to get that ball.
Alves will check back in for Nadeau. Asta Patel to get this over. Silva got blocked. Case gets it back, but all for naught. Fairhaven leads 5-4.
They're playing. Fairhaven's playing with the house's money. They're not expected to win this game. They didn't come in expected to win this, so they really have nothing to lose.
I mean, they believe they can.
Better believe you can.
You gotta have that mindset. If you have that mentality that you can win, you will win. As Case cuts it to 1, 6-5. Olivia Silva a little too strong.
Wasn't by much, though.
Or are they going to give Case the point? They're going to give Case the point.
It looked really close.
That hit the line. I mean, that didn't hit the line. I thought that perhaps they'd give it to Fairhaven, but no. Case now takes the lead. Now, if this is just for you, if this is just as new for you at home, and you're not really accustomed to volleyball, it is just as new to us here in our Swansea Cable Access studio. Good attempted block by Storm and Moniz. Hannah Storm, that is. Been saying her name a lot. Sarah D'Souza to serve this now. Fitzgerald, oh, that almost went on the basketball hoop. That would have been funny. Sarah D'Souza, we said she has 103 kills, but she also has 36 aces. She's doing very well for an outside hitter.
Yeah.
As Pelletier, a little too much mustard on that. And it's Fairhaven's point. They now lead 9-7. And Brendan Kelly will take a timeout. I'm a little surprised.
It is. This is not the game that I, for one, have. I don't know about you, but I did not expect this at all. And it's only 9-7. It's still really early in the second set.
Now, for me, I was expecting a close game, but I was not, however, expecting to see Case lose the first set.
Like, it's okay if you lose the first set, but if you go down 2-0, then you have real
You're in
issues
trouble.
the next set.
You're in trouble. Now, the one time that they lost the first set, or it might have been twice they lost the first set. Trying to see here. They've lost the first set twice all year. It was to Durfee. They came back and won that game. And then to Old Rochester, they ended up getting swept by Old Rochester. So the comeback has happened before. It's, you know, it's real. And Durfee's a good squad. They're 11-2 overall out of the Southeastern Conference. Storm. Moniz. Botello.
Good save right there.
Pelletier got blocked. Fairhaven played it. A great play by the Blue Devils as Moniz could not get it over. And it's Fairhaven's point. 9-8 now. 10-8 now, excuse me. Storm, oh. That was close. Storm blocked it, and wow. Great sequence of events there for the Cardinals. As Cindy Alves checks back in. Cindy Alves with a dancing background. That might help her, you know, with the movement of the feet here. You would think at least.
Hey, it could. That's like the little something that could be big beneficially. Blech, big beneficially.
I knew what you meant. Don't worry. There's Fitzgerald with the ace. It's 10-all. Nice serve by the senior. Silva. And we got a penalty going against Case. Fairhaven takes the lead. Asta Patel will check in for her sister, Dia. Storm, Pelletier. Oh, pretty move by Hannah Pelletier. I got her name right that time. And Case ties the game at 11-all. Storm to get this away. Great save by Botello. She'll get it up for Megan Oliver. Sarah D'Souza. Hannah Storm, Melissa Storm. Hannah Pelletier.
Too far.
And they're going to give it to Fairhaven.
They have the ball, Case, right where they want it, but it's just inches too far from where it needs to be.
Absolutely. We did have a late start time. The JV game ran a little extra. They went to 3 sets. Now they only play 3 sets down in JV. So we had a start time of 6:15 compared to the expected 6 o'clock start time. Pelletier misplayed it, and Fairhaven takes a 2-point lead.
Sarah D'Souza with the block, I think.
That's what it looked like.
Too far over. That's what we saw from Case.
Blue Devils on the kill there. Hannah Pelletier to serve this. Great serve by Pelletier. And Mapaiva just played, Sarah D'Souza, excuse me, just played it just a little bit. And Case now ties the game at 13. And they gave the lead right back to Fairhaven as Emma Paiva will check back in.
They have it. It's right there. It's
It is.
super close to that line. But sometimes that could be a little risky if you try to go to the far end. Maybe you could try a side or something.
Perhaps.
So it's harder to hit.
Storm, oh, pretty move, but Riley Botello right there to greet her. D'Souza. Patel. Silva. Botello sending up Sarah D'Souza with the kill. No!
Nope.
She hit it out. They're going to give it to the Cardinals. And we've got a sub checking in, Michaela Nadeau, and Jamie Munez checking in. Now, if the Cardinals win, they will host a game at the Birdcage on Tuesday. We should be here for that. That is it only if they win. They will play the winner of, trying to see, it should be the winner of New Bedford Vogue and Dighton Rehoboth. I could be wrong on that. It will either be the winner of Dighton Rehoboth and New Bedford Vogue, or the winner of the other game. I believe it's Bourne and Apponequet. As the Cardinals now lead 16-14. Great block by Moniz. And they will give the Cardinals the point, 17-14.
3 in a row on 3
Yeah.
great plays. 2 of them were blocks for Mona's. One of them, I don't know what happened. It looked like the ball either hit something towards the ceiling or it just dropped and nobody knew where it went. I'm not sure.
Storm now with 5 kills. Jamie Moniz with 2 blocks, as well with 2 kills. She also leads the team, Keegan, in kill percentage. It's been evenly distributed so far for Fairhaven. Emma Paiva, Sarah D'Souza, and Asta Patel with 2 kills apiece. A piece, my goodness. Emma Paiva with 4 blocks. Asta Patel with 9 blocks. She's been the difference maker for the Blue Devils.
Yes, absolutely. There's no doubt about it. Now, we could say Sarah D'Souza's probably the most skilled player,
Yeah.
but you can't count out Patel either.
No. D'Souza was our player to watch heading into this game, but Asta Patel has held her own. Michaela Nadeau to get this away. D'Souza, a little too much. ketchup and mustard on that. 18-14 Cardinals.
Big turnaround right here going on.
They did. Or there is one. They did turn around, and they're continuing to turn around. Great serve, Oliver. Patello. And
Well, they gave it a case. I don't know what it
if
was
there is
for.
a point, but Patello did come down awkwardly on that hip. Which on
Nope,
her
she's
lower
limping.
on her lower body. It was her hip, it was her leg. Jen Rosas gonna check up on her. She does seem to be okay. We will take a brief timeout on the floor, 19-14. Case, another thing I want to point out, Keegan. A younger team.
Yeah, they got 2 freshmen.
Brianna Campos and Campos, a name very familiar to the Cardinal fans. Brianna Campos related to Colby Campos.
We got 3 sophomores too. Logan Brown, Jamie Moniz, and Olivia Silva.
2 of which start.
And then you've got 8
Yeah,
seniors.
as you said, everybody else is a senior. 2 freshmen, 8 seniors. Now Fairhaven is all upperclassmen. 10 juniors and 2 seniors.
That's wild.
That's very wild. I agree.
You barely see that at all. Like, you'll usually see at least some sophomores, maybe a freshman
Some
or 2.
underclassmen, but
Yes.
yeah, they do. Fairhaven has, a little bit of an off year for them, but all in all, they've had a very strong volleyball program. They do have a JV and a freshman team. They do want to say, if we are fortunate enough to see you again this season, the next time we see you on Swansea Cable Access will be Tuesday, May 4th. Should Case win this game, they will host a semifinal matchup. And should Case football win today, Bourne will need to beat Seekonk for Case to host them next Friday.
It's going to be tough.
gonna be very tough.
Seekonk's like always good at football.
Seekonk is they got a strong. They beat Case 19-0. The one football game. Tyler Clark and I brought you on Swansea Cable Access. Do want to give a shout out to Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Tyler's Jacksonville Jaguars scored big in the NFL draft last night, scoring Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne in the first round. As we are ready to resume the second set. Looks like Emerson Borgol is going to check in, another name familiar. Also plays basketball for the Blue Devils. And Dia Patel will check in for her sister. There's a little confusion on the court.
I don't know if I saw Fairhaven. They were making a substitution a
they-
few seconds ago.
Have they got it figured out now? Yes, they have. Are we good to go?
I hope so.
No, we're not, because
Oh,
Brendan
no.
Kelly just called his team in. Just for a brief couple seconds. Lucy Cabral behind the camera tonight. We want to shout out Lucy for being one of the hardest workers, along with, of course, with our director, Adam Kitchen at Swansea Cable Access. And A violation on the Blue Devils. Case earns their point, 19-14 now. Megan Oliver, Hannah Storm, Melissa Storm. Hannah with the kill.
Storm to storm.
I said earlier, a storm's going to be brewing tonight. Hannah, that's now her 4th kill on the day. Case now with a 20-14 lead. Paiva blocked by Moniz. Pelletier for goal. Oliver. D'Souza misplayed it. 21-14. Do we have a timeout? Yes, there is a timeout on the floor. Called by the Blue Devils. They're out of timeouts for this set. The Cardinals, that is, they've completely turned it around from that first set.
Exactly, and it all started with the first block from Jamie Moniz back when it was at 14-13 Fairhaven, I believe it was. That was like the momentum starter, and then you had
shifted.
2 great plays right after that. It was Fairhaven, not great for them because it was miscommunication, and then another block from Moniz, and they've just turned it around, and unless something wild happens, then Case is going to tie the sets at 1-1.
Now, it's not like Fairhaven has played a bad set.
No. They played decent.
Decent.
And in the later half, it's been below average, and that is why Tara Costa called a timeout. You don't even have to win this set if you're Fairhaven, but even if you get it to 17 or 18, maybe 19, that's still like, it could still keep the team awake, sort of, for the future sets.
Well, they're at 15 now. D'Souza with the kill. Alves to check back in for Nadu. We also have a sub checking in. Do we? No, we don't have a sub checking in for the Blue Devils. That was going to be Ariana Boucher.
Emerson Borgalt came out.
Boucher did check in. Or Bucha, B-U-C-H-A is how you spell her last name. Fitzgerald. Oh, they saved it. Case had to get it over, and they do. Paiva. Fitzgerald. Storm. Silva. They're saying Fairhaven tipped it, and they did. Thus, it will be Case's point, 22-15. 3 more to win the set. Or 2 more to win the set, actually.
I think that it's a miscommunication of whose point it was.
Yeah, the official's going to talk this over. I thought Fairhaven tipped it.
Oh no, they're saying Fairhaven point. Looks like it's pointing to Fairhaven side. Yep, they changed it on the scoreboard.
It's gonna be Fairhaven's point. 22-16 now. Silva, and a violation on the Cardinals. You say you got the analysis was spot on. Dia Patel, Riley Fitzgerald, Alyssa Storm sending up her sister. Hannah with another kill, and it's 23-17.
Make that 7 on the night for her, unofficially.
Unofficially. The official stats will be on Max Preps. Olivia Silva to serve this for the Cardinals. Pelletier, oh, she got, Storm rather, got blocked hard. 23-18 Blue Devils. Cardinals, excuse me. Oh, a great save by Fitzgerald. Storm. Oh, Oliver with a great play. But she hit it a little too far to the right. And Case is inching closer to winning their first set of this contest.
It's match point, and if they get this set right here or whenever, it's down to best of 3.
There it is. Case wins the second set, 25-18. As once again, we will stay right here. Brady Kudo, Keegan Hamlet, best production team in the SCC with you. Now, Case, they were firing on all cylinders that last set.
Yeah, and it came, we said a couple times, the last 10, 15 times. The last 10, 15 rounds, I mean, which is basically when they got the majority of the run, when they start building the momentum, and that's what they needed.
Yeah.
Now, the thing is now, can they carry it over? Because Fairhaven did not all the way. So now you're hoping as a Cardinals fan that it's the opposite and they do carry it over. But it's not a guarantee.
And if you're a Blue Devils fan, you're hoping that the momentum stops.
And you hope it basically did what it did to them.
Precisely. I said before, Case normally a very strong volleyball program. And they have been, and that success, that reign of dominance has continued. Their only blemish was to Old Rochester, away from home. Old Rochester is the 1 seed in the SCC Tournament. Now next year, the schedule, the SCC schedule is already out for next year. At least the conference schedule is already out for next year, right? For the fall sports, so volleyball, football, soccer. That's what we cover here, at least the Swansea Cable Access. Now, Keegan, we'll go to Fairhaven. Who's been your star for them tonight?
Emma Paiva. And I really don't think it's even that much of a debate.
Right.
5 blocks for her, 2 kills unofficially. She's standing tall right at the front of the net.
She's got to be, I'd say, about 5'10". The Storm is 5'6", 5'7". Hannah Storm, that is. She's got an inch or two on me.
It just saw her move back. Paiva moved back.
Yeah.
She's taller than every girl on that court
Just
for
about.
the Fairhaven side.
Yeah. Paiva has only 39 kills on the year, 4 blocks. She's accumulated a .085 hit percentage. Which isn't bad, but it's not. Isn't bad, but it isn't terrible, or isn't bad, but it isn't great, I should say. As Pelletier hit the net, and the Blue Devils will take the first point of the third set. Silva misplayed it.
Yeah, just a mishit right there.
2-0 Fairhaven. You see Riley Botello on the sidelines, working out that right leg.
Hope she's okay.
Case able to cut the deficit in half.
Do you know what I've seen for both teams this game that I'm not really a fan of?
What have you seen?
Too many chippings over the net. And
Exactly.
it's too close to the net, in my opinion. I know you don't want to risk going out all the way back, hitting it as hard as you can. Or even the side too. But I think you just gotta smack that ball down as hard as you can. This goes for both teams. Like there was a chip right there.
Right.
I'm not a fan of.
You just want to see the power.
Yes, exactly.
I got you. But what happens when they were powering it over? They were getting blocked every time. So, I don't know.
Now, you could do a trickery because you're allowed to hit it over on the second hit, too.
Right.
So there's always that.
4-2 Cardinal lead. For 3 Cardinal lead. So this will be Kendall Chase. To get this over, Silva, the missed touch. And just like that, the Devils have tied it.
Too far right there.
Yeah. Case takes the lead back.
That's off to the side there.
Yeah. It's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
This is a game I would have expected more to see in the first meeting. This, to me, is not what I would have expected in a tournament quarterfinal
Yeah,
game.
no, this has been a great game. This will go down as one of the better games, I think, of recent memory.
Well, we already know it's going to 4 sets. If they
At
both
least.
get one, it will go to 5 sets,
Yeah.
and that'll make it even better.
Nadu. Patel, Paiva, great hit. Storm able to play it though. And she picks up another kill. Hannah Storm doing it all for the Cardinals tonight. Paiva, oh, she saved. Oh, Oliver, wow. That was close.
It was. I mean, she was alert on Fairhaven. I think that was Oliver.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was alert, but not enough reaction time. And nobody was going to have that amount of reaction time.
Unplayable for sure as D'Souza picks up the kill.
That's what I wanted to see. I want more of that. The spiking.
Yeah.
Too far off to the side, can't get a clean touch on it.
Case extending the lead now, 9-6. Case, that would have been great if it like went in to the basketball hoop. I can't wait to see that one day.
There was, when I was in 8th grade,
Okay.
we were doing soccer in our gymnasium at the middle school.
You were a shutdown keeper in 8th grade.
Oh, yeah, just phenomenal. No wins in 13 games. It was great. No, so one of our teammates kicked it down to one side of the gym.
Okay.
And then he just one-timed it. It went off the side wall and into the side
Wow.
basket. And after that, we were like, we're done, and we all went back to the classroom.
D'Souza to get this away. Storm. Kill! How about the freshman?
Younger players stepping up.
Absolutely. A name to remember
Yes.
for many years to come. Where are the Stanford scouts?
Oh,
Pelletier. No. An error on Fairhaven will give the Cardinals a 12-7 lead. Patel, Paiva, Storm, Moniz, D'Souza, Borgol. Paiva gets it over. Storm to her sister, Moniz. Patel sending up. Chase. They couldn't get it to go.
got blocked by Alyssa Storm.
Great block by the senior. And it's 13-7. I believe. Patel. Violation on the Blue Devils. 14-7 case. And a timeout called by Fairhaven.
Much needed, too.
I'd say. Now, we talked about Case, Fairhaven's standout player earlier. For Case, who has it been for you and why?
Can I list two of them?
Go right ahead.
Number one, Hannah Storm.
Yeah.
Number two, Hannah Pelletier.
Okay. Why?
Well, Storm, we don't need to say why.
Okay.
Pelletier, although she's had 2 errors, she's been killing it everywhere in that rotation.
Right. Yeah.
Because volleyball, it's more of like you rotate in each position throughout the game. It's not like basketball or football or soccer.
Right.
It's like gym class too. Everyone moves in almost a circle sometimes.
You're relating this too much to gym class. It's okay. Not a bad thing. That's what a lot of our, so at least that's what I was used to.
Yeah.
Gym class and the little experience I had. I watched a couple college games. I was able to watch Amber Aruta's senior night on our Swansea Cable Access YouTube page. But you're exactly right. It's not like any other sport, I think, that there is out there. Because you're constantly rotating.
Yeah.
I mean, you have an assigned position, but it's not necessarily the position you're going to play the whole game.
Exactly. You look at some of the positions for each player. So there's about 3 or 4 of them. Fairhaven has 3, and Case also has 3. They're listed 2 positions.
Right. Moniz, D'Souza, Patel. Couldn't get it over. 15-8 Cardinals. Riley Fitzgerald, the libero, for the Cardinals to get this away. Dia Patel, Kendall Chase, Olivia Silva, Pelletier. Borgol was on the ground for a brief moment. That's hit into the rafters, and it came back on Fairhaven's side. Now, if it does hit the ceiling, it is playable. That's one of the cool things.
That's
about
what
volleyball.
happened in the second set that I think led to the momentum. It hit somewhere up in the ceiling, and then it came down and completely changed
Hit one of the rafters.
Yep.
Silva setting up Alyssa Storm. Ooh. Patel. Storm, the great setter she is, sets up Pelletier for another kill, and it's a 9-point Cardinal lead.
That's why Pelletier is one of my top 2 players.
Yeah.
Although she only has 5 unofficial kills, she knows where that spot to put it. Because a kill is not always, I don't think, if you hit it over and then Fairhaven misplays it. She's getting that ball over sweet spots almost every single time. There it is again.
There it is again. Beautiful execution by the Case Cardinals. This is going a little faster than I think we thought.
It's just been complete dominance by Case in this third set.
It was, yeah, it was. They struggled. They did struggle a little bit in the first set, obviously losing that set 25-19, but they've succeeded so far.
And I said at the beginning of this third set, would they carry that momentum over?
And the answer is
they
yes.
They did, yes.
Something they've done all year. It's Fitzgerald now. Dia Patel sending up Lily Thomas. Cindy Alves got blocked. They got it back. And a lack of communication. Not doing Fairhaven any favors as it's now 20-8, and you can feel it inside the birdcage.
Now, unfortunately, we're not as close as Lucy is to this game. But you know it from basketball, and I know it from a couple games of basketball, too, that I did last year. It's rocking in there, even with 20-something people.
Right. You feel it.
Yes.
You do. You truly, truly do. Fitzgerald. Dia Patel. Pelletier denied of a kill that time. Lily Thomas got blocked by a couple Case
I don't know if that
defenders.
went over. That was close. I don't think she just got all of it. I don't know.
Nonetheless, it's 22-8, which is just incredible. 22-9. I stand corrected. Dia Patel. Get this over. Cindy Alves. Dia Patel again. Lily Thomas. Riley Fitzgerald. Pelletier with another kill. You gotta love this, Keegan.
Yes. I'm telling you, if it's not Hannah Storm, she's going down as player of the game.
Absolutely.
And the player to watch in the next game.
Should they play? Should they play
if
next
they
game?
do.
Don't jinx it, Keegan Hamlet.
I'll try not to.
24-9 now off the error by Patel, it looked like.
Called timeout?
Yes, Fairhaven did have a timeout left, and they will use it. Not really sure why. Actually, it is 23-9, not 24. You see Amber Aruda now serving as an assistant coach for this Case volleyball squad, along with Taylor Travis, Brendan Kelly at the helm of Case volleyball. For the Blue Devils, they're led by the aforementioned Tara Costa. She's assisted by Dave Pexoto and Nicole Pike. Well, Fairhaven's trying to get hyped up.
Just not in this set yet.
Not, and I was going to say, not in this set.
Can obviously get hyped up in the next set and potentially bring it to a fifth.
No, definitely, absolutely.
Now, I have a question for you because I'm not sure about this, and
Okay.
you're the expert at pretty much everything.
Not really.
Close enough. In timeouts in volleyball, is it 2% or
Yes.
is it carried over?
It is 2%. I thought it was carried over, but it's not.
All right. Because I was going to say, like, why bother taking a timeout
Right.
right now?
Storm, Pelletier. No kill that time as Patel played it off the rafters to Souza, to Hannah Storm, Alyssa Storm. Going back to that same offensive attack with Pelletier. And it worked that time.
It came straight down.
It partially worked. Now it is 24-9. for set point. And they got it. 25-9. As we head into the fourth and potentially final set. Brady Kudo, once again, Brady Kudo, Keegan Hamlet with you. I'm shocked that they scored half the amount of points in this set as they did the last set.
Oh, me too. Me too. And you think they used both their timeouts, right?
Yes.
And they had one of their players injured in either this set, the last set, or whatever it was, or whenever it was. They had extra time for a rest. Now, Case obviously did too. But you'd think during that rest it would give the players more time to hydrate, more time to talk it over, and they only got 9 in that third set. To me, it's baffling.
Absolutely, I'd agree with you there. Now, I believe we had a technical difficulty. The audio from the gym just cut out. There we go. It's back now. The Cardinals do lead 2-1. It's been a night to remember for the Hannahs.
Yes, it has. Hannah Pelletier, Hannah Storm.
Absolutely.
Combined between them, 16 kills.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's all you need to put in perspective,
That's
really.
yeah, absolutely.
Now, that's not really the whole game.
No.
But it's like you could say anything about any sport, like
Right.
goals, points scored in basketball or whatever. And that's going to look good in the next game.
So we'll see if this set can propel the Cardinals into the semifinals. As I believe we are about set. The referees making sure the starters are out on the floor for the Cardinals. And they will start out with the ball. Alyssa Storm to serve this. And here we go. The fourth set is underway. D'Souza. Great job by Storm there as Pelletier will get this over. Patel, Chase, Pelletier again. Megan Oliver denied Hannah of a kill there as D'Souza, a little too much on that. Chase takes the opening point. Now we'll see if Fairhaven can, I mean, they were battling in the early part of the first 3 sets, and then Case in the last 2 just blew it open.
Yeah. Did Pelletier just try to head that over?
I don't think she did. It was, I believe it was Cindy Alves that it fell. And Pelletier was trying not to trip.
Yeah.
And I caught a little bit of the JV game earlier, and one of the Fairhaven players she was serving accidentally hit her teammate right in the head. You can just picture that, someone serving a volleyball. She hit it, bang, bang, right off her head.
Yep.
She was okay, thank God, but something that'll end up on, something similar that would end up on not top 10 on Sports Center as Storm playing that beautifully off the rafters. Dia Patel setting up Sarah D'Souza. Cindy Alves with the kill there. as Logan Brown and Nicole Bassett check into the game.
Violation there
Yeah.
on Case.
This will be Lily Thomas to get this away now. Case starting to put some of the reserves in. As Storm got denied of a kill there. Patel, Asta Patel that is, give her the block and the kill. And the Blue Devils take a 4-2 lead.
I don't know what that was. Is it too low?
I was going to say Fitzgerald misplayed that. Fitzgerald checks back in, or Pelletier, excuse me, checks back in for Nicole Bassett as Alyssa Storm will try to set up Olivia Silva, and she does. They did not get the kill. Kendall Chase. Dia Patel sending Mapaiva up, and she got denied by Alves. D'Souza got the kill, 6-2 Blue Devils.
It seems like Case is doing almost everything they can do except for a couple misplays.
Right.
Like, it's certainly not mistakes by them, because in my opinion, like, that was too low. I wouldn't
Right.
count that as a mistake.
That was just a good serve, yeah.
Yeah, it's Fairhaven, I think, utilizing the floor better than the Cardinals.
I'd
Because
agree
they're
with
getting the blocks.
Right.
They're doing the stuff they need to do. They're not really committing errors, except for the one that was Fairhaven's fourth point.
Other than that, it's been a well played game.
Yeah.
What do you think Brendan Kelly draws up in this huddle to try to get Case back in it?
Well, the obvious suggestion would be put your starters in, put all your top players in. That's not what I'm doing, though. For my top three up top, I don't know.
You're three attacking?
Yes.
Okay.
Storm on the far right.
Which Storm?
Hannah Storm.
Hannah.
Pelletier
Okay.
on the close left.
Yep.
Mona's in the middle.
Okay. Could see that. Storm. Oh, pretty save by Hannah Storm. D'Souza. Alyssa to Hannah. No. Ooh. Tough sequence of events there for the Cardinals, and it's 8-2 Blue Devils. They've come out strong.
They have 6 points. They're up by. Still got a while to go
Right.
in this set, but it's always good to take the momentum early.
Absolutely. 8-3 now. Michaela Nadu to serve. So you see PA announcer Dave Olmschneider in the background. (9-3) Blue Devils.
Now, the Cardinals right now, they just look exhausted.
They do.
They're not out of sync. They're exhausted.
Yeah, they're tired.
Now, does that mean wasting a timeout?
No. Storm. Sister to sister. Did not work that time. There we go. Maybe trying to get some of that momentum back. Now 9-4. I am simultaneously following the NFL draft. Not watching it. That would not be good. But I am following it. Very lightly, though. Great sequence of events for the Cardinals. They're really just building the attacks well. I mean, they've done that just about all game. Just some are going in their favor and some aren't.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Mona's in the middle.
Right. That's like they must be listening. Brendan Kelly must have Keegan Hamlin in his ear.
No, it's obviously Lucy just communicating what she hears from us.
Storm. Patel sending up Sarah D'Souza, Olivia Silva. Jamie Moniz got blocked. I'll try it again, this time with Hannah Storm. Oliver. D'Souza, Pelletier, Fitzgerald. Oh, she had a great hit. But it's a violation on Case, and it's 10-5. Cardinals. Or Blue Devils. Cardinals down by 5. Blue Devils now extending their lead to 6, and I think you're right. I think Case and even Fairhaven at that, they're tired.
Yeah, and I just realized this in the third set. I don't know why it took me so long to realize this. They're all wearing masks. I did not realize that until the third set. Call me crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
Yep, I didn't see it.
It's okay. I remember the first basketball game we did. We got a shot of, I think it was Colby Campos. And he had a mask on. We did a girls game first. It wasn't Colby Campos. It was Riley Fitzgerald. Actually, it was Colby Campos too. I got a shot of, and I was like, "Oh, she's wearing a mask." But then we panned to Lucy's camera, and I was like, "Oh, they're all wearing masks."
Yeah.
Oh, silly of me. Case creeping back now.
It's only 5. 5 is still somewhat close, especially halfway through the set. Oh, that was too far of a hit right there.
Yep.
It's going to be one she wants back.
Storm to get this away. Patel. Paiva. Pelletier. Borgol. Patel.
Oh, good block.
Blocked. Wow. They're coming back. They are. What a win this would be, as Fairhaven calls timeout. 12-9 Blue Devils. Do you want to point out our production crew? Our director, as always, Adam Kitchen. Camera operator tonight, Lucy Cabral. Keegan Hamlet by my side.
There we go.
There we go. I figured that'd be this thing has been falling down just about the entire night. I figured we'd get that shot at some point. Just wasn't sure what. Now, get used to seeing volleyball, because this isn't like a one-time thing. If we can, we plan to bring you as many volleyball games as possible here at Swansea Cable Access. So buckle up, enjoy the ride as we hit the home stretch in this match. The Cardinal faithful are getting into it. (12-10) now.
She hit that right off of her face.
Yeah,
That's the wrong way to use
the
her
wrong
hand.
way. I'd say. D'Souza. Silva,
Good
oh,
save.
great save. Let's see if Storm can get it over. She can. Patel, Chase, Pelletier. Pelletier. Oh, great play by Borgol. And
Oh,
Moniz hit it out. 13-10, Blue Devils.
that was that Cardinals point right there. Inches, well, I wouldn't say inches because it was way out. They had two great plays. Fairhaven had two players nowhere close to the ball. There was nobody in the back. Could have hit right there.
There we go. Way to get it started by Jamie Moniz. The new comeback starts as she's taken off for Sydney Alves. D'Souza took Storm off her feet as Pelletier with the kill. Case now down by 1. Lily Thomas, Olivia Silva, Pelletier, saved by Borgol, and Dia Patel misplayed it.
All marched up now.
Yeah. The Cardinals have the lead.
Now we gotta hope they maintain that
Can
lead.
they maintain it? That's the question.
Well, I, for one, hope they contain it because I want to go to the campground. No, but if they keep playing the way they're playing, yep, they gave them.
Yeah,
Case
no, that's the
point.
right call.
If they keep playing
No,
the way
they gave
they're-
Fairhaven.
No.
What? That's Fairhaven's point. That looked like Cases.
It's probably like something against Case goes to Fairhaven. That might have been what it was.
Nonetheless, 14 all.
No, but I think the way Case is playing, they could, not easily, but they could win this set.
Fitzgerald with a beautiful setup to Storm for Pelletier. Patel, Esther Patel that time got it over. And the Blue Devils have retaken the lead. So can the Cardinals maintain the lead? No.
Not for long. 30
Not for-
seconds.
yeah, if that.
They can get back the lead, though.
Dia Patel tied it. 15 all now. From the Birdcage, the Monahan Gymnasium on the campus of Joseph Case High School in Swansea, Massachusetts. It's the 2-7 matchup. Case and Fairhaven. First to 25 will win as long as it's by 2 points or greater. Pelletier. D'Souza. Oliver. Chase. Silva. Pelletier. Oh, beautiful chip in. And it's Case with the lead again.
They got it back.
They did get it back. Well earned as well. Storm. A little too much on it. 16-16. This will go down, I think, as one of the better games in recent memory.
Yeah, and this, I wouldn't say just volleyball, too.
Oh, no.
Like one of the better tournament games for all sports.
That we've seen in quite some time.
It's been back and forth.
Yeah. The Fairhaven bench trying to get their squad fired up. As Cindy Alves gets the kill, and it's a 2-point Cardinal lead. Silva hit the net.
This one might come down to the
Yeah.
win by 2 rule.
I think so.
It's going to be close. So I think this is just going to keep going back and forth. A lot of ties, couple lead changes maybe.
Yeah.
It's tied up again.
It is loud inside that gym. I know we're not in it, but we can tell
We're
it is
fairly close to
fairly.
it.
Yeah, it's only about a 30-second walk, if that. Storm, another kill for the freshman, and she gives Case the lead.
That's 10 for her.
What a game. Ice in her veins, for sure. As Snoop Dogg, or someone would say. Michaela Nadeau. 2018, and you can taste it, Keegan Hamlet.
They can. The players on the court taste it. Players on the bench can taste it. The whole crowd can taste it. But hold your breath. They haven't won anything yet. This
No.
is far from over.
21-18. Fairhaven has called their final timeout of the set, I believe. As everybody gets hydrated. What do you want to see from Fairhaven? I mean, they're only down by 3, and they need 7 to win.
Well, we need, or we shouldn't say we.
There's Fairhaven.
Fairhaven needs Emma Paiva down low.
Yes.
I don't care where it is, the middle, the left, or the right. Just somewhere by that netting. Because she's going to be the one to stop all the smackdowns
Yes. The smacketh down Case. Hannah Storm, Hannah Pelletier layeth the smacketh down.
coming. They're putting her out there. Paiva, D'Souza, and Dia Pytel. Those are the 3 that you are going to need.
Yeah.
As close to that net as possible.
Yeah, the Patel twins have played a great game. And it's a violation on the Blue Devils. 22-18. Tara Costa unhappy with the call. Naidu to get this over. Dia Patel sending up Emma Paiva. 23-18. Naidu once again to send this away. Great serve. Patel, D'Souza, who they've really held in check this game. Oh, really beautiful save. Storm to Storm. Paiva, Patel. Storm putting the icing on the cake. 24-18. That is the biggest kill of her young career.
Yes. 11 on the night. Team MVP of the game by far. They have the icing on the cake. Now you just got to put the light on the candle.
I like that. D'Souza, Paiva. Hold everything, folks. The Blue Devils have cut it to 5. Cindy Alves will check in for the Cardinals. Patel, Fitzgerald, Moniz does it! And with that, the Case Cardinals have moved on to the semifinals of the SCC Tournament. We shall see who they play on Tuesday. Keegan, an all-around great effort from the Cardinals today.
Yes, this is a deserved win. They didn't look as strong as we had hoped to see in that first set, but from the middle of the second set on, it was pretty much all Cardinals.
How do they take this momentum into Tuesday?
First off, I feel some of the players you're going to have to rotate around.
Yeah.
Now, you can keep the players like Silva, both Storms, Fitzgerald, Pelletier, and Moniz. Maybe get another senior
Perhaps.
and more substitutions
Perhaps.
throughout so you don't play as exhausted. And you give a lot more seniors the chance to prove that they can do it.
For Keegan Hamlet and our entire SCA TV crew, I'm Brady Kudos saying good night from the birdcage, and we'll see you very, very soon.